Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kiana. Today I'm going to be doing a video on
This guy surprised everyone. He agreed with his friends to choose and dress like a character they want to be like in real life, so he did this. This guy surprised everyone. He agreed with his friends to choose and dress like a character they want to be.
My point, YouTube give you zero zip zips.
Guys, I'm in the store right now. I'm trying to change my color of hair, bro. So, listen, let me put this on. Okay, guys, you gonna change my hair color. Look at this, bro. It's a black color. See? See, 10, bro. We're gonna change. I was stream, bro. I'm trying to make this a stream, but outside, I don't know. The internet is not good, and I'm trying to let me see. Let me make a vlog, you know. Let me just make a videos. I buy it for $4.99, bro. I can see $5, and we're gonna go put my hair black again, bro. Come on, man. Guys, I got all my shit right now, and they give me no bag, bro. I don't know why. So, because I buy for $5 and they get 45 cents for tax, and they give me no fucking bag, bro. And I gotta go to change my hair color. Let's go. You're gonna see anything, guys. Come on, man. Come on, man. Woo! Don't forget to follow me, guys. I'm about to get my house right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have hope, bro. Come on, man. Let's go. I'm about to get my house right now. It's a beautiful city, right? It's a beautiful city. This one. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait to try this shit. I can't wait. Okay, I have to get the elevator right now. Okay. Let's go. Black hair. Do it again. Oh. Little monkey, black monkey. I get wood right now. Look at my hair. That's the most ugly part, bro. The most ugly part. So we're gonna change anything today. You're gonna see me look like this, bro. From this to this. Come on, let's start. Woo! Let's open the box. Let's open the box. 1, 2, 3. Open the box. Why me? Alright. That's the number 1. That's the number 2. And I think that's the shovel. Yeah, that's the number 3, bro. And these shovel paper. I need a paper. I just get how we need them. Okay, this, we gotta put it on this. Let's open this. It's not good, bro. Let's put it together right now. All together. Okay. Wait. You think I can just put this? I don't think I can. I have to put this. After I can wash my hair with this. But now, let's shake that ass, bro. Ooh. Let's shake that ass. This. 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 Okay, now we finish the shit. Let's shit it in. Oh my god. You gotta go. Okay, see? Something black. Oh bro, the yellow color, bro. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, my yellow color. I have to change the shit. Whew. Okay, let's go. I don't think that should give me a glove, a plastic glove. I don't think I have to do that. Like, I've got to have to do that, like, with my hand. Let me do this. I have to get a glove, bro. They have to give me a glove. Some gloves. I have glory, bro. Plastic glove. Plastic glove right here. Plastic glove right here. I gotta put it on. Gotta put it on, bro. Perfect. Hold on right here. Oh my god. This already blocked. Oh shit. Oh shit, bro. Oh my god. No way. This already blocked, bro. Okay, let's put the rest. Okay. Let's put the rest. I can get the backside, guys. I can't get the backside. I have to call somebody to help me do the backside. Let me finish this door. What is that? How we do this, bro? Let me call someone. Hey, monkey. We fucking monkey. Yeah, I can swim. We're gonna wait for 20 minutes, bro. After we're gonna go wash the shade. Let's go.
A few moments later.
Oh my god, bro. I'm so fucking fired. That's why now I'm gonna wash it up, bro. I'm gonna wash it up, bro. I'm gonna go.
Hmm.
The last time I did this, I was very fit. And then I moved out here, and by the end of May, she was pregnant.
I think it's a couple months after we met that I got pregnant.
I think Danny forced me to just, for lack of a better word, grow
Grow
the
up.
hell up. This one guy came up and he was like, how do you do that with so much hair on your head? And I was like, the same way you do it. I just put it in a ponytail. But I mean, look at us, we're gorgeous. Why wouldn't you say it?
I was not expecting Danny to be Danny. Like, I was like, okay, so Danny's a man. And then I met Danny, and Danny was not a man. Danny was a woman.
And you said you had some things to ask me. What's up?
What drew you to James? Like, coming from just liking females, just liking girls, like, what made you drawn to him?
I'm Danny, and I'm a masculine woman who married a feminine presenting man.
I'm James, and I'm a femme-ish man that married a masculine woman. I identify as straight, although it's questioned by pretty much everybody in my comments all the time. But it's like, they don't really know me. If you were to ask my family, they would be like, oh yeah, he's always been this way. Like, he was always a little different.
I guess I would say that high school was the first time that I felt comfortable with dressing masculine, and I didn't feel as judged.
I would say Danny is probably the most feminine, masculine presenting woman that I've ever been with. My thing is I still want to be with a woman. I like the fact that she's in touch with her femininity. So we met. At the time I was doing TikTok lives. We started talking and chatting it up. And then, like a month later, I flew to Kentucky. And then we hung out for 4 days, got married. 9 times out of 10, I'm the one that's gonna catch the eye of the public. So it's mostly like, is he even with her, like, it's just a couple, are they friends? Or is he with her as a cover-up?
But usually when we're walking by, they'll stop and say him, and I'll give them an ugly look because I don't like it because I know they're judging.
But I mean, look at us, we're gorgeous. Why wouldn't you say it? I've always been a femme man for the most part, but there's been varying levels of how femme I've been. The last time I did this, I was very femme. Like, I wore heels every day. My lashes were always done. My nails are always done. That's one thing I'm gonna keep done all the time. I'm gonna have my nails done. Like, I'm not wearing a crop top here and there or whatever. At one point in life, being very honest, I used how femme I was to get validation, but I don't need that validation now. Like, I've come to terms with who I am, and I love who I am now. I'm married, for crying out loud. Like, I scored. So the only women I've dated for the most part have been masculine.
I've never dated a feminine before, but
Being my loud, obnoxious self. And then she DM'd me on the first date. We only got our nails done.
yeah, we got our nails done. We got matching nails.
And then we went and got tacos at a margarita tower.
Well, I was drunk.
That following May, I moved out here. And by the end of May, she was pregnant. Welcome. Welcome to my restaurant.
Come on, Gigi. Is it your baby?
I feel like we don't really have necessarily like roles.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of opposite. Like, people would think that I would, you know, cook.
So, who'd you say first?
I would say we both wear shorts.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Right?
Yeah, we both wear shorts. So on March 4th, 2024, we went to Petco randomly. We were looking at cats, and we found a cute one, and I was like, can we just take it home? And she was like, well, we have to find a home first. And I was like, well, you said we had to get married in order to get a home. And you were like, well, I already said I would marry you.
And then we went on the way to the courthouse.
And then we were married. That's your parents' love story. And then a couple months later, you were here. We were theoretically talking about having a kid. We were like, yeah, it would be cool to have a kid. Like, we're in a position where we'd be able to sustain a kid. And then it happened. And we were like, oh, we're really having a baby right now. I would say my family was probably more vocal than hers was. Us getting married, I kept quiet for a while because I knew my family would be more vocal. They're kind of used to my spontaneity. They're kind of used to me just coming out of the woodwork with something.
Oh, I told my mom as soon as we walked out the courthouse, and she was cussing at me first, and then she said, well, as long as you're happy, I'm happy for you. And then with the baby, she was more than excited for another grandchild.
Come on, Stinky. I'm gonna find something to wear. Little outfit.
Hi. Hi. Which foundation is good for a steamy situation? All right. I'm going on a hot pot date. House labs right there. And you are a shade 30 cool.
The designer.
Your designer clothes in here? What do you want? The Papa bought you this one. Carson is 3 months. Well, should be 3 months in like a week and a half.
I think it was a couple months after we met that I got pregnant.
I've always wanted to be a dad. I didn't think I'd be a dad this early. I wanted to be a dad like closer to 30-ish, but here we are. Layla's supposed to come over in a minute.
Oh,
You ready?
I think so.
Layla's my girl. She was the first friend that I made when I moved to Fort Knox. She said she had some questions for us. She didn't tell me what they were, but she just said she needed to talk to us.
Oh.
But we'll see. She'll be fine.
Hi, my name is Layla. I met James at my job now. I mean, he's a pretty unique individual, so I think that's what drew me to him. And then as we started hanging out, as we started getting to know each other, I met his wife, Danny, and then, obviously they're not your normal, like, heterosexual couple, and so that kind of intrigued me. I was not expecting Danny to be Danny. Like, I was like, okay, so Danny's a man, and then I met Danny, and Danny was not a man. Danny was a woman. When I first met Danny, would be like, why is he your person? At first, we didn't see eye to eye. At first, we weren't friends. We weren't hanging out solo, and so I guess for me, I was like really nervous to talk to her, really nervous to ask her questions. Hi, Danny. Nice to see you again. Just got off work, so just wanted to stop by. I know we wanted to just chit chat, kiki, haha.
And you said you have some things to ask me. What's up?
Yeah. So working at the youth center, we're around a lot of families, a lot of diverse families, and the youth, and it just got me thinking about some questions I just want to bring to y'all's attention from a place of care and love. How are you guys going to battle different opinions that some parents may have, since you guys aren't, the normal picture of mom and dad?
So I think it will be like one of those things that we just have to have the conversation with her, like in a manner that she understands. Whatever age it comes up,
Yeah.
and I think that us will kind of be her norm.
Do you think the talking to her about, how you guys present will be easy if she ever comes to you with questions, or when she comes to you with questions about, my daddy takes me to go get my nails done,
Yeah.
and my mommy takes me to go work out. Like,
Yeah.
how
So-
is that gonna look?
We, more than anything, we want her to understand, like, look, it is okay to be different.
Yeah.
It is okay that your family is different. But it is okay that other people have normal families too.
Yeah, I guess like one opinion that I see like floating around, like when I'm with you guys or when I post that I'm hanging out with you guys, is obviously the way, you know, Danny doesn't present like how I would present, or she presents more masculine. I guess what drew you to James, like coming from just liking females, just liking girls, like what what made you drawn to him?
I think it was his feminine energy.
I'm a baddie.
Yeah, that too.
So, do you guys think, you know, you're in it to win it? You're in it for life, in it for the long haul, and
Not forever. You see the rock?
I do
you
see
see the
it.
rock?
I do see that. That's nice. It's really nice.
So, yeah, I mean,
Beyond Carson, beyond all that.
and I think that Carson has drawn us closer because we didn't have that time where we were just dating,
Yeah.
and we were
Yeah.
just friends.
Mhm.
We were figuring out a lot about each other that we didn't necessarily know before.
Yeah, it did make us stronger.
I'm so happy I get to be in you. How that unit grows and flourishes.
Hey girl, bestie.
Locked in. Okay, well I gotta go.
Walk you out, Sean.
Yes. Bye, Danny.
A hypoallergenic clean recommended by dermatologists. No irritating residues, no dyes, no perfumes.
Greg, we need to talk.
No time, that sales calls to summarize.
You really need to switch to Monday CRM. It has built-in AI that summarizes calls for you, suggests next steps, and updates the follow-up so you don't have to worry about that stuff.
Worry? Who's worried? My CRM is the best.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
See, there you go.
Okay.
It was a good day.
Yeah, I think we had a very good conversation.
Good conversation. I hated the gym,
I'm glad to hear that.
but I think now it's like how we come together at the end of the day. Like it's the one thing that we do together most of the time, unless I don't feel like it. Then I'm not going. I will say people used to come up to me when I used to have hair like down to my ankles. Or people would come up to me while I'm at the gym. This one guy came up and he was like, "How do you do that with so much hair in your head?" And I was like, "The same way you do it. I just put it in a ponytail." So eventually, we want to open our own gym. Well, it's gonna be her gym, but
You be the manager.
I'll be like behind the scenes doing the money stuff. But we gotta put a daycare in it
For all the parents.
for all the parents.
Look at you.
Marriage doesn't come with instructions, and we're young. We did a tax, but we're fine.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what's next for us.
I think we're each other's opposites. There's stuff that I needed to learn that he had taught me, and there's stuff that he needed to learn and that I taught him. And we both didn't know that we needed, but
I think Daddy forced me to just, for lack of a better word,
grow up.
life.
What I love most about him is that he's willing to work for things now, that he's willing to understand and, you know, go out and go get things for our family.
I love most that Danny pushes me. She has made me grow to love being a family man. I love being a dad, and I think that's because Danny has made me appreciate the small things. Everything doesn't have to be crazy big. Just appreciate the small things.
Wow, that's something.
Froggy went cornet, he did ride sword and pistol by his side. Baby of mine.
I'm 6'11".
I'm 5'1.5". People think that I'm a child and that he's weird for wanting to be with somebody who's so small.
Not maybe at a young age, so lots of judgment on that part.
Yo, you a trash friend. I can't sit here and say I was happy.
Let's get started. I'm Saya, and this is my husband James, and I was terrified when I first met him. He is a foot and 10 inches taller than me. Can you get the plates or I break them?
I got you.
Thank you.
We met online on Discord.
I joined the server. I had no friends, but I wanted to make friends that were 18 and older like me.
We just kind of started, talking from there.
If I'm in the laundry room and I'm trying to get the detergent and it's on the top shelf, James, come help me. And he's like, okay, yeah. Or having to get any plates or anything or cereal, yeah, he'll help me out. They should have put things lower, but it's okay though. It's okay.
I'm sorry, it's just instinct. I grew up in a tall household. Everybody could reach everything. It's been about 3 to 4 years since we've met. We got married 6 months ago. We got married at a young age. I'm 23, she's 22. A lot of eyes on the fact that we got married as early as we did. So lots of judgment on that part. We also received judgment for the way that we got married. It's understandable. It was meant to just be a little bit of a private thing. My friend Tyson, he will be coming on over today. I think you've done a pretty good job, making this spread right here. I know he likes his chicken, but we don't got that.
He'll live.
We vegetarians. he won't have to take what we got right now.
Plus he's almost here, so I can't really do too much in such short time.
He will be expressing his opinion and will not be holding back, as he normally does. That's just completely in his character. He's been very transparent when it comes to our relationship.
A little time.
I know we've touched on this a little bit before. What was your genuine feeling when I called you up and I just told you, that I got married? After we haven't been talking for months.
Yo, you a trash friend. To be real with you, bro, I can't sit here and say I was happy. I mean, I was happy for you, most definitely. I'll never sit there and deny your success or deny your happiness. But we hadn't talked to 12 months at that point, bro. And you was ghost. You was off the face of the earth. And I get a call at 7 p.m. The last time we talked, me and Sam was in a rough spot. Yeah, we married now. What am I supposed to say? And I heard you guys had a ceremony. I wasn't even invited. So, I'll give it to you, bro. I'm still happy for you. I'm so happy that you guys are bonded strong, but...
Bruh. I'm sorry. It was an intense training arc. That's the best thing I could say. The income from most people was bittersweet. Feelings about not being there, and then congratulations with being married. A lot of people felt hurt.
It comes with the turn, bro. What you guys, did is a very bold move.
I could wear it as a dress. Yes, I don't know, pantsuit or something. When we first met, I didn't even know how he looked. He didn't know how I looked.
I'm 6'11".
I'm 5'1.5", but
he's 5'1".
I'll say 5'2". I'll say 5'2".
These are so small. So sorry.
At first, when he told me over Discord, I thought he was insane. I was just like, okay, whatever, sure. You're 6'11". Sure, if you want to be that, you're that. I didn't really care, honestly. I didn't think about it until I met him in person for the first time. And I was like, is that him? Of course that's him, but what the heck? I was baffled. I was terrified. Yes. All right, James, go change into your outfit.
It's missing a belt, but
that's okay. Make it work. When I first met James, I felt like his style was, it wasn't bad, it was just lacking a little. He was wearing all kinds of colors, he didn't really know how to match, which is fine, but after I met him, we've been together and everything, he's better at, color coordinating and everything. Yes! Ba-ba boom! Oh, you look so cute!
I'll take it, because I didn't know that you could put flannels and hoodies together until you told me, and I opened a whole new world to myself. You did a great job picking on my outfit.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh. I will be back.
I can't put a name on her style because it is her style. She always looks good in whatever she puts on, even if it's a super casual fit. I just don't understand how she does it. You look great, Susie.
It's giving. Thank you. I was not at all expecting to be with somebody so tall. At all. I'll spin you now.
Me?
Yes. And people say a lot of stuff, a lot of crazy stuff.
Not the peace sign.
Not the peace sign.
Yeah, it's just like how we're when we're outside and we
Yeah.
do our outfit. No, not the dance either. Just normal, just normal.
Having to see you can't F that little dog all the time in the comment section
I'm gonna wrap it up,
on the growth of
y'all.
our journey. And even now,
It's it for the lights of the night. I am
insane.
done.
I thought that was her dad. Nah, that's crazy.
Why would you do that to someone that's a child?